Can't get anything to go right here. What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Thank you for tuning in to another edition of On the Road to Victory. I'm your host, Jimmy Smith, and pure pandemonium here in the last 20 minutes. I was just about to make a video explaining why I think the Eagles should sign Desmond King. And, well, they go grab themselves another nickel cornerback with return capability. I'm still going to make that video later and talk about that, but want to talk right now with you. So thank you for tuning in, whether you're watching this live, watching this later. I would love to hear you. Actually, this is not live. I'm actually going to record this one. I'm losing my mind. I'm telling you, I'll do the other one later. We'll talk about all this stuff. I had a list of guys that I was interested in. As I had mentioned, we were going to talk about that today. So I had Desmond King, as I had said, and if you guys follow and have the notifications on, you saw that that video was supposed to happen and the Eagles signed somebody. So, look, we signed Isaiah Rodgers, and I'm going to be real with you. I'm pretty excited. Now, we talked about, a lot of different things we need for this year. And, look, again, I will go live later. We'll talk about those names and all those things, but here's the difference. The reason you don't see Isaiah Rodgers on there is because he is suspended for this season. He was part of that gambling, that whole rundown they had getting all those people, and that's unfortunate for him. Very talented young man, but Howie, being Howie, stashing a player with a very high upside. Dude runs a 4.28. That's pretty effing fast. Yeah, he is the UMass return yards all-time leader. Yeah. This dude, he is pretty phenomenal. And look, you get him for absolutely nothing. He's not going to be here. He does not take up a roster spot. And next year, you'll get somebody that is actually really good at returning. And that's awesome. So let's get to know the new signing by the Philadelphia Eagles. Would love to hear your thoughts on this. Whatever's on your mind, whether you like this, you have a certain feeling, somebody else you wanted, whatever you got going on up there. But 25 years old, 5'10". I've seen 170, 175. We'll see where he's at next year. He's played for 3 years now out of UMass. He was a sixth-round pick in 2020. Now, the Colts let him go after that whole gambling thing. And, little diamond in the rough here, ladies and gentlemen. I am a fan because, I talk about his return capability, but he's actually pretty good on defense too. And not given too much of a chance here, but last year, finally got to play a little bit, had 9 starts just last season. So there was 1 start in the 2 years prior to that. So, look, again, the stats aren't going to jump off the page, but they kind of should. Only 10 starts there. He's got 3 interceptions, only 10 passes deflected, but 9 tackles, 2 tackles for a loss, 1 forced fumble, 4 recovered. Dude's a playmaker. But one of the things, I really like is his coverage, man. He's so fast. But his rookie year, he had 71.4% completion percentage, the opposing quarterbacks. The next year it was 63.1%, and then this past season, 58.6% was the percentage allowed. So that's pretty damn good. And look, you get yourself a little diamond in the rough. We'll see how Maddox does this year. Hopefully he stays healthy. We know Zach McPherson banged up, so you got a guy in the mix there, and he helps you in the return game. And, we talk about at UMass, he had over 2,000 yards there in kick returning, but he can do both, and that gets me excited. You can see in the NFL how he's done here. We've had 61 kick returns with a 27-yard per return average there. Oh my Lord, 1 touchdown and 8.3 yard average there for punts. So the dude can do both, and he can do them well again. 4.28 40 time. That's pretty effing fast, and that gets me pretty excited. Now, I'll show you the corners that we have here now, and this is why I was going to talk about Desmond King. I think we're stacked. I love the young guys. I think that very bright future. But, adding someone that can also help you as a return man was my thought process. But he's going to be added with, we'll see which guys can outlast, the practice squad. But these are the guys here now. We'll see who gets waived. Very excited about Goodrich, Garner, Ricks. Going to have to step it up. We'll see which guy gets the opportunity with McPherson out. But the return game right now, man, do I wish we had Isaiah Rodgers to play this year, because a lot of question marks. Are we keeping Covey? Is Boston Scott going to be the kick returner again? And Covey obviously does punt returning, and that's a completely different beast, punt returning and kick returning. So if you find a guy that can do both, that is awesome. And we really don't have that right now. And, I've talked about Alameda being the punt returner, Rashad being the kick returner. We'll see if that's the route the Eagles go. But, yeah, I'm going to be back a little bit later, and we're going to talk about that other guy that I planned on talking about. I still want him because clearly this guy doesn't even count against the roster. He can't play this season. But love me some Isaiah Rodgers, excited about it. But maybe you get the veteran, you grab Desmond King here, let him do the same exact thing right now this season. Now, this kid, he's got some high upside. He's younger. So, yeah, love this move. But I'm still looking at this year. But the future, Howie's always got those goggles on. I'm always telling you got to keep those things in mind. And he's showing you that here. That's all I've got for you right now, though. If you got anything on your mind, love to hear it down below in the comments. But if you got anything from this, do me a favor, hit that like button. You can always subscribe down below. Until next time, though, I am Jimmy Smith, and this is On the Road to Victory. Hope you're all having yourselves a great day out there. You stay safe, and as always, go Birds!